Hey. Welcome to coffee shop. Sorry, I mean coffee time. Here is coffee time. My name is Armin and today is 15th December 2025. Let's go further with our small project. This is fifth part, I think. And let's go further. Let's check it out. We are done with authentication, authorization, JSON Web Token, Google authentication, and that kind of stuff. Now let's log in into the page. I have a username and password and I'm logging into the page. Okay, here is the thing. We have now profile page. I add a profile page here, and this is actually a simple messaging system which you can. Okay, let me first go here. We have here a page which you can, or a user, easily change the stuff here, or phone number, or username. You can change the things here, and here is profile page. Let's go to profile component. As you know, here we have backend and frontend, two sides, API side and client side. And let's go to the profile page. If I'm wrong, tell me. Here is profile component. I'm going to profile page. This is still not reusable component. This is profile here. What happened here in this page? Let's check it out. We have here some variable. First, we can choose image and upload it here, which is happened here. Let me go a little bit beside here. Profile image. We choose profile. We choose image. And we upload it in our server. Where? Here. In profile and then image. The image, the name of the image is the name of the user ID actually, which is unique one. And we save it in our root profile. If I'm going to my database to show it there, open net users, view data. Now let's wait for this one because it's a little bit lagging. Oh Jesus. Now we need to wait for this one. And then we have here tweets, followers, following, enable two-factor authentication and change password. Okay, here is our database, and we have here a profile image URL, which is showing me where the image has been saved. Actually, it's in profile. Oh, profile, here is it, profile, and then the name of user ID. Let's go back here to other things. Here I have here application identity, application user. Here we have this one. I add some variable here, and we have some relation here. First of all, let me show my classes here. We have tweet class, tweet ID, key, content, required, created at, and we have here some relation here. Okay, likes and comments. We have likes, which is this class, again relation, and we have follow, which we have again relation here, and comment, again relation here. Let's go to my DB context class. We see here our relation follow class, one to many, again follow, for following and follows. You follow someone or someone followed you, one to many. Tweet, one to many. Each user can have more than one tweet. Likes, one user with many. A like, one to many. Again, comment, one to many. These are our relation here. And yeah, let's go back here. We have now, we save our image in our database here. Easily is in root, profile, and the name of the user. Let me come back here. What happened? We take this GWT, which is unique for our image naming, okay? And finally, it's become like this. And after that, we have home page. Home page shows last tweets for all other users. Everyone who makes a tweet or a text is coming here. This is test. I'm gonna send a tweet. Become here. And here we have two components. These are components. We have one component here, which is to tweet, and one here who's responsible to get all tweets. Let me go to home page. Let me go here to front side home page, and here is it. We have here three components. Actually, we have also search component here. I'm gonna explain them. Search component is just like this. I need to search someone by email, Armin TT-Watt. If I click, I go to a profile with the tweets, related tweets, which user made, okay? Let's come here. Here we have two components. The first one is create tweet, which is this one. What's happening? Tweet. A text bar and a button. Let's go find it. Components, create tweet. Let me close all these things here. Okay. This is create tweet, which is where is my component folder? Here, create tweet. Here is just a component, a reusable component, which I can use it everywhere. Okay, here we have a form, a model which is binded with the tweet object here, which is a create tweet DTO. Let me see, it is here, create tweet DTO. And we have a button, and we have the rest of the stuff, which is just simple one. When I click, when I click here, it's gonna handle, or it's gonna call submit tweet button, which is this method. Okay, first of all, to make a tweet, I get my JSON web token from our local storage, and we check it if it's okay or not. And then we set the header of our call because we want to send a post call, and we need that JSON web token. And then we send the call to this endpoint, API tweets. Okay, API tweets. I'm going to tweet controller, which is this one. API tweets. Let's find API tweets. We come here, API tweets. API tweets, and then I send the tweet, just which I'm getting from my form. This is here, API tweets. Let me see, or is this API tweets? This is it, API tweets, and it accepts a DTO tweets, create DTO tweets, which is this one, The class has only one data content. Okay. and we call, actually this is post call, we call this endpoint. Okay, we call this endpoint, and let's check it out how this works. Okay, user ID, we have variable as user ID. We're gonna find it. User ID is equal to user, find it, and if it's just empty or not valid, unauthorized, then we have a tweet. We make a new object tweet here, and then we add tweet, and then we put it in database context change, and then we get here the IP address of the user. We get the current ID, and then we make for our administration a log there, and then just as result we return response. Okay, we return response here, and this is just simple controller. Okay, after that here let's check further, and then just we read it. If our call is succeed, we have just we read response, and voila, anything will be fine. This is create tweet. Okay, because this is a reusable component, we have here a parameter and which has event callback, and we just use reusable component to be able to use it everywhere. Oh Jesus, to use it everywhere. Okay, and here we say just on tweet created, invoke async, and then it's firing that up and notify the parent one, because we want to use this component in the other page, or we need to notify the parent component. Okay, here when we use it in the other page, okay, we have here on tweet created, which is just on tweet created, here on tweet created, and we have here handle tweet here, and just we add it, and like this we communicate between two components. Okay, and now after that, when we made tweet, we have here other component which is responsible to show it here, and that one will be get all tweets. But where is it? Get all tweets. Okay, here we have a list of a tweet response DTO, and here we make a for loop in that tweet to get all the tweets, and we have here, because we want to click after that, because if you check it out here, it's clickable. Okay, and that's why if I'm coming now here, I mean that's why we make somehow a navigation, just a route to the next page, because we want to get that specific tweet. We need the tweet ID. Let's come here. We have here load tweets. Okay, we're gonna send a get call to this endpoint, API tweets here, and we get tweets, context EF core, and then we include all relations with the tweets, user, likes, comments, anything, and then we return that tweets. Actually we return tweet response DTO, okay, which is this one, get all tweets, and voila, we have here add tweets. We add it, and then state has changed, which is responsible to render it at the time. Okay, and we go to the home page. Just here we have here we make a reference and then voila, we have two reusable component here, which works perfectly together as component. And we have also search user component. If I'm coming here, I say, for example, I want to search this user. Voila, this user is just like this. Let's go back here, how search component here works. Search component, search component, search component, search user component, which is this one. It has a list of user search DTO, and we have a method which is search. Okay, if we have a validation here, nothing to do with that. And we have here a get call, which is API to each search, API to each search, 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 API to each search. Let me see. API to each search. Where is it? Search, 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 search. Here we have a string as email. It accepts a parameter email, and then we search in our database easily. Search user class, where email is equal to email or contains that email, and then select a new user search DTO and return just user. Very easy. Okay, and then we return that one, and then go to profile, because we want here to click on that one to go to the profile. We have other method here, which is go to profile, and then here is just easy one. We navigate to user prof, and then email. Where is user prof component? User prof here. We use here a supply parameter from query, because the email contains rare characters. That's why we're not using standard root navigation. And like this, we extract email from the incoming query, which is safer than the other methods, and we get it there, and voila. After that, let me see here what we get. Here is user profile. We have on parameters set async, and here just we set everything here, just API to each single by mail. Let me go to single by mail. Here, single by mail. It accepts again that email one, and voila. This is just so clear that we search for that user, and then we get all the stuff what we need, also profile image, and then we return the user, which is actually user profile DTO. Okay, let's come back here. We have also let's come back here in our profile page. We had API upload profile image. Let's go here, upload profile image, upload profile image. Okay, we want this method or this endpoint is responsible to save image actually in our database. Okay, let's check it out. Here, we check the file. Look at this. It accepts the file. From file. It's just an interface. The file, we check it, condition, validate it. We find just the current user ID, and then we have here upload path, which is root profiles. Okay, we put it in root profiles, and then here, if the directory, which is profile, doesn't exist, we make one, and then we we get the user ID from here, and then we save it like user ID dot gpg as extension, and just we save it. So easy. And let me see here what we get here, and then we make here a like for administration here, and that's also easy. Okay, let's come back here. Let's imagine there is a tweet here. I need to make a reply or like. When I click on like, and we have reply, something reply. Okay, something reply. A reply is here, and now let's go for the like. Let me go to tweet details. Tweet details. Let me find it. Tweet details, and we have here on click two button. I mean to like tweet and submit reply. Submit reply is a small form which binded model new reply object here. And first let's go for the like. On click like tweet, where is it? Let me see, where is like tweet? This method. We get first JSON web token, we put it in header just like that, and we post a call to API tweets ID like. Let me see, where is the ID like here, post method. Very easy to accept the ID. We get the user, if it's okay, if it's not unauthorized, we check already liked. We check our database, or is that already liked or not. If it's liked, it's just we say it's liked, you've liked it once. Otherwise we like it and then we save it. So easy. And the other one was this one, like reply one. Okay, and then on initializing we get we load tweet, we load replies, and for submit, let me see here, tweet details, and then we have reply. We have here reply, submit reply. Let's go to the method submit reply. Again we get JWT token, and then we check it here. We send tweet ID reply, which is ID reply, a post method. Again same scene. We check it if it's authorized or not, and then we make a new comment object, and then just we set it in database, we save it in database, and then we find the ID, and voila, here we say reply DT. We set other values here. Display name is user, reply at here, user reply at, and voila, and as response we return reply DTO. Let me go back there. Let's see what. Okay, let me come back here. Let's log in again, because I said in 5 or 10 minutes our JWT token will be expired, and then we automatically logged off from the service. And we have here audit. If you check here, for example, it say this user replied on a tweet number 23 for our administration. Let me come back here. For example, we have here tweet number something. Hi, let's test it. Submit reply. I go to audit and say this user replied on tweet number 3. And here we have role manager, which we checked in previous parts, and profile is just profile. And I think this is for now, and this will be finally very something like messaging system or something like Twitter, or I don't know. Now we go further and let's see where it goes. Look, if I click once, say just you can like it one time. Okay guys, thank you so much, have a lovely day and see you next part. Bye.